3 years and counting, would have never guessed I would stop drowning. 3 years ago, completely broke. To call it a life would be less than a joke. Isolated, I always stayed, always high and in a daze. Started young, 14 or so, ingesting anything was the path I chose. Shutting down my frontal lobe, probably even stunt my growth. To think back on the choices I've made, I shake my head and contemplate the time I wasted and barely remember, opportunities and potential thrown in a blender. Disregarded family and many of my friends. I had a priority number one by any means or ends. Selfish addiction will rob and steal, fraudulent feelings substituting God's will. Like a massive hand controlling the strings, moving my limbs wherever it would please. My spirit absent, my mind controlled, something else possessed my soul. Barely hanging on, just making it by. Many nights laying in bed with tears in my eyes. But in the morning, like a song on repeat, on a mission again, my desires had to eat. If one could only harness and redirect this drive, limitless possibilities would manifest and thrive. To call it a problem would be to understate. My mind on the run every direction like a map of interstates. I guess you could say I chose the bumpy way. I chose the path that many travel. Just lucky to be one who avoided the gavel. Lucky to be one still above the gravel. I remember the day where I was, exactly where I sat. Troubled thoughts of despair spinning underneath my worn hat. Hungover and broke, wife hanging by a thread. My kids hardly knew me, to them I was dead. Then a quiet whisper flowed into my ear. I took a deep breath, that's when God appeared. He reminded me as he spoke, as he held my lost heart. Stand up, my son, it's now time to restart. The first step will be hard, the second one too. Your last chance is here, the next choice is on you. First day of my life, starting at the age of 32. I took the next step God led me to take. I haven't looked back, starting clean slate. Had to admit, had to confess. Dug myself out, creating useful from useless.